G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Aces of Valor from Legion Wargames. And we're about to go on with our German 1915 campaign using Tier 1 Germans at the moment. And Mission 4, which is ground support with 6 fighters. So we've picked our 6 fighters. We've got Light Cloud for this mission. Our objectives are in sectors D, E, and F of the Entente trenches, the Commonwealth trenches. And we are about to begin. So let's go. So first things first. No damaged aircraft we need to worry about. We're going to move straight over and move our turn track and roll up for our flight event, if any. And again, 11 or 12 is bad and nothing happens. We move over further. Dipping up and down in the air, looking all over the place. See if anything happening. Oh, not quite. Might have just spotted something out of the corner of our eye, but it was just a bird or something. Okay. Getting near the trenches. Still nothing happening. We're over our trenches now. Okie dokie. So a 9 to 12 is bad now. Still nothing happening. And we get to our first mission objective. So first things first, let's move the mission track. We've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We do our flight event. An 8, not quite. And then we do artillery. And it's a 4, which I think is light artillery. Yes. So it's 1 die against each aircraft. So first, Manfred, nothing. Eric, nothing. Joseph, no. Karl, no. Otto is safe. And Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, as well. So now we have D3 targets. Okay. And we get a 5. So there are 3 targets in this sector. So let's see what they are. We're in enemy trenches. The first target is a 3, which is a balloon. So again, not good for anti-aircraft fire. It's a 2. So we'll put that down there. The next target is a 6, which is entrenched infantry. Again, it's a 2. A 3 with 2 anti-aircraft fire. And the last target is a 9, which is a tank. Tank, 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 which is, again, an initiative 2. So they're all in there. Okay. So we can now come over to here and see what we're going to do. So we need to put out our aircraft. So the first one is going to be Manfred. He's a 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. Eric, a 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 5 is a 12. Joseph, sorry, you can't quite see, is a 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10, and the others are all straight 6s. Karl is a 12. Otto, is a 7. He wants to get down into the bloody weeds, he does. And Rudolph is a 10 as well. Okay, so the first target we're going to attack is the tank, I believe. So it's going to be 2 anti-aircraft against Eric, who's attacking first. And that's fine. So Eric is now attacking. He is a 12-3, which is a 9 for a strafing attack, which is 2 die. And he is a +2 to his rolls. So that gives him 4 hits. Okay, strafing damage on the tank for 4 hits is a 6, a 5, and a 4, which is 3 hits. The 2 is a miss. So we have 3 hits on... Oops, wrong one, sorry. I had that one in the wrong one. We have 3 hits on the tank, and Eric flies away. The next to attack is Carl, and he's attacking the tank as well. 2 anti-aircraft against him. Nothing happens. Again, he is a 12-3, which is a 9, which gives him 2 die. No modifiers. And he misses. He got a bit shooken up. Next to attack is Manfred. So he's attacking the tank as well. So 2 anti-aircraft against him. Miss. He is a 11-3, which is an 8, which gives him 2 die, and he's +2, which gives him a 4 and a 5, which gives him 2 hits. 2 potential hits, and he gets 1. So we have 4 hits, and the tank is damaged. And Manfred scoots away. Next up is Joseph, who takes 1 anti-aircraft fire from the tank, which does nothing. Joseph is a 10-7, is a 10-3, which is a 7, which gives him 2 die, +1, which gives him 3 hits, potentially, and he gets 2 hits, taking it up to 6 of 8. And Joseph flies away. Next is Rudolph, who goes after the tank. 1 AAA against him is nothing. He gets 2 die with no modifiers and gets 3 hits, potentially. Can he knock this tank out? And he gets 2 4s, which is enough to knock the tank out. The tank is destroyed. And we can see if Rudolph gets upgraded. He needs a 6. Oh, I thought it was going to do it, but not quite. Which leaves Otto to go after the entrenched infantry. So 2 anti-aircraft fire. Nothing happens. And he is a 7-3 with a 4. He only gets 1 die. No modifier, and he gets 1 potential hit, and that is 1 hit on the entrenched infantry, and he flies away. So we go up to round 2. The first thing we have is the combat event check, and we have a 10. There's nothing else. All enemy aircraft depart, so nothing's happening. So we can put our aircraft back out again. So Eric first. 6 + 1 is 7, and 6 is 13. Carl is a 0, so 6 + 2 is 8. Manfred, 6 + 2 is 8, + 4 is 12. Joseph, 6 + 1 is 7, + 3 is 10. Rudolph and Otto are straight 6s. Rudolph is a 7. And Otto is a 7 as well. Okay, so we're coming in on the entrenched infantry. So Eric is first over here. So 2 AAA with 1 potential hit. And it misses. And Eric is a 13 to 3, which is a 10, which is 2 die, plus 2, which gives him 2 3 hits, potentially. And he gets 2 hits, taking it up to 3. And he flies away, climbs back up. The next to attack is Manfred. Again, 2 AAA, miss him as he screams down. He is a 12 to 3, which is 2 dice, and he's plus 2 for each of these. That's a miss. He gets 2 hits, potentially, and only one of them actually contacts, which takes it to 4, and the entrenched infantry is damaged. And Manfred scoots back up towards the light cloud. Next to attack is Joseph. There's only 1 anti-aircraft fire against him, and it's potentially dangerous, and it is. And Joseph gets hit. Excuse me. So the first thing we need to do is his attacking run now. Sorry, this is at the same time. So he is a 10 to 3, which is 2 die with a plus 1, and he gets 1 potential hit, which misses, and he is damaged. So we'll just bring him over here for the moment. Carl is next. Again, the entrenched infantry. 1 AAA, misses him. He is an 8 to 3 is a 5, which gives him only 1 die with no modifier. And he misses. Not real flash. Next will be Otto. Excuse me. AAA, misses him. Otto has 1 die, no modifier. Gets 1 potential hit. And it misses. They're getting a bit shook up. And lucky last, Rudolph, AAA, misses him. Again, no modifier. And he gets a potential hit. And does it. So we now have 5 hits on there. And Rudolph comes away. Righto. We need to, this guy is, in fact, he's a 4 now. So it wouldn't have made any difference. My apologies. Okay, so we need to put our aircraft out again. So we have Eric, 6 plus 1 is 7. Oh, sorry. No, we don't. We have the move our track because we're going in for the 3rd combat round. We need to do our combat event check. We get a 7. Enemy aircraft stay around. It's not going to make any difference. Okay, so Eric is a 6 plus 1 is 7. And 1 is an 8. Not real flash there, young fella. Manfred, 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus 3 is 11. Carl is a straight, in fact, the next 3 are all straight 6s. So Carl is a 10. Otto is a 10. Rudolph is a 9. And we have Joseph, who's damaged. He's a 4. Plus 1 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. Like that. Joseph is going to try and break off. So we need a 5 or less on 2 die. and he does not. He hangs around. Okay, so first up will be Manfred. He takes 1 triple A, which does nothing. He is an 11 to 4 is 7, which is 2 die, plus 2. Does nothing there, gets 2 potential hits. And only one of them strikes, taking it up to 6. Manfred takes off again. Next up is Carl, takes 1 potential, and it comes close, but doesn't do anything, thank God. Carl is a 10 to 4, which is 6, gets 2 die, no modifiers, gets 1 potential hit, which does nothing. Otto is next, takes his AAA and could get hurt, but doesn't. He attacks with 2 die, no modifiers, and gets in 2 potential hits. Can he take him out? Can he take out the infantry? A 3 and a 2. No, he only gets 1 in. We have 7 hits on the entrenched infantry now. And Otto climbs back up to the low cloud. Rudolph's next. We have the entrenched infantry shooting back at him. Can they hit him? No. Rudolph is a 9 to 4 is a 5. Gets 1 die with no modifier and does nothing. Next is Eric. They shoot at him and miss. He gets 1 die plus 2 and misses. Not looking flash at all. And then we have Joseph. AAA misses him. He is a +1. And he gets 1 hit because he's been damaged. Can he knock it out? And he does, and the entrenched infantry is destroyed. Can he upgrade, upskill? And he does, a 6. Well done, that man. He is now a damaged veteran. And that is the end of that. So we have the choice of attacking the balloon or moving on to the next. And I think we are going to move on to the next. I don't really care about the balloon, so I'm going to leave it there. And we're going to move on. We'll move our track down. And we will roll for our flight event. This is a 9 to 12 in the trenches. And there is no flight event. We look at AAA level, and it's a 2, so no AAA. So we need to find out how many targets are there. And there's 3 again. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. Still in the enemy trenches. First one is a 4, which is advancing infantry, which is initiative 2. The next one is a 9, which is another tank. So we've got our tank, initiative 2. And the lucky last is a 5, which is another advancing infantry. Okay, so we've got lots of advancing infantry and a tank, all in initiative 2. Righto, we put out our hairy planes. Let's come back over. So first to go out is Manfred. 6 plus 2 is 8, and 2 is 10. That's pathetic, Manfred. Carl, 6 straight, plus 5 is 11. Otto, 6 straight, plus 6 is 12. They're getting a bit worked up here. Rudolph, 6 straight, plus 1 is 7. Eric, who's a 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. And then we have our skilled damaged Yosef, who is a 4+2 now. So he's a 6, +1 is 7. Okay. Righto, so what are we going to attack? And again, I think we'll go after the tank first. It's worth the most points. So it'll be Otto. 2 AAA against Otto. Both miss. And we are a 12-2, which is 10, which should give us, 2 die for a strafing attack. Straight up. And he gets 1 potential hit. And it misses. And Otto flies away. Next is Carl up here. AAA, 1 potential. And it misses. Carl is an 11-2, is a 9, still gets 2 die, straight up, and gets 2 potential hits. And both miss. This is a tough tank. Next to go is Manfred. We have 2 AAA, 1 potential hit. Nothing going. Manfred is a 10-2, which is an 8, which gives him 2 die plus 2s, which gives him a 6 and a 4, which is 3 hits. Come on, do some damage here, matey. And he gets a 3, and a 5, so puts 3 hits on the tank. And flies away. Yes, Bob, what's up? Eh? Yeah, you're okay, Dale. Right, Eric next. Takes 2 AAA for nothing. He is a 7-2, is a 5, gets 1 die, plus 2. That's 2 potential hits. Can he knock this tank down? And he does, gets 2 hits, and the tank is damaged. And that takes it up to 5 hits there. Righto. Eric flies away. Next up is Yosef. Going after the tank. 1 AAA. Potential hit? No, thank God. He is, again, a 7-2. This is 1 die. And he is +2 on his roll, which gives him 2 hits. 1 hit, because he's a 5+ now. 1 potential hit, and he does hit, and we go up to 6 hits. Oops, why am I taking that off? Dork bum. Okay, next up is Rudolph, again at the tank. AAA could catch him, and it doesn't. Lucky. Okay, 1 die roll. And misses. So we go up to combat round 2. We do our combat event. We have a 6, which is nothing. And we put our aircraft back out again. So first up, Otto, straight up. 6 and 2 is 8. Carl, 6 and 5 is 11. Manfred, 6 and 2 is 8. Plus 5 is 13. That's better. I forgot this guy goes down to initiative 1 now, so we can't attack him anymore. I shouldn't have attacked him last time. Apologies. Forgot about it. Eric, 6 plus 1 is 7, and 1 is 8. Rudolph, 6 straight, and 6 is 12. And Joseph, who is a 4 plus 2, is 6, plus 2 is 8. Righto. So first is going to be Manfred attacking this advanced infantry. So we have 2 AAA and 1 potential hit. Thank God for that. Okay, his 13 to 2 is 11, gives him 3 die with +2s, which gives him 2, 4, 5 hits, potentially. Come on, let's see if we can knock this guy down straight up. And we have 2, 3 misses. He gets 2 hits in. That was disgusting. That wasn't even 50%. 2 hits and Manfred climbs. Okay, next up is Rudolph. 2 AAA. Oh, that's 1 die +1. A 4 and a 1 is 5. Thank God for that. Okay, he is a 12 to 2, which gives him 10, which is 2 die. No modifiers. And gets 2 potential hits. And gets them both and takes this to 4. And this guy is downgraded. And we'll change that for 4 hits. He's half dead. We've got them on the run, and Rudolph flies away. Okay, next is Carl, still going after the advancing infantry. Takes 1 AAA, which misses. He is an 11 to 2 as a 9, which gives him 2 die, no modifiers, and gets 2 potential hits. And they both hit, taking it up to 6. We need 2 more hits on this guy. Righto, Carl flies away. Next up, we'll do Joseph or Eric. We'll do Joseph. 1 AAA. Misses him. Okay, he is at an 8 to 2, which is a 6, which gives him 2 die. He is +2, which gives him a 5 and a 5+, so 2 potential hits. Can he knock him out? A 4 and a 3 does, and the advancing infantry is destroyed. And let's see if Joseph can become an ace, and he does not. But at least he knocked it out. Well done, that man. Righto, next is Eric attacking the advancing infantry here. So we have 2 AAA. Oh, it's 1 die +1. 4 + 1 is 5. Lucky again. Okay, so he is an 8 to 2 is a 6, is 2 die +2. Which gives him a 4 for 1 hit and a 6 for 2 hits. That's 3 potential hits. And he gets 3 hits. Well done, that man. And Eric flies away. And last up is Otto. Takes 2 AAA. They both miss. He comes in. 8 to 2 is 2 dice, no modifiers, and gets 2 potential hits. And both of them hit, which takes this to 5. And this guy is damaged. And we have 5, and Otto climbs out. And we go up to the 3rd round, and we're down to 16 now. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should be down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we are. So that's good. Okay, flight event, combat event, I should say. 6, which is enemy aircraft remain, so that doesn't matter. And we put out our forces again. Righto, so Manfred, 6 + 2 is 8, and 3 is 11. Rudolph, 6 straight, and 3 is 9. Carl, 6 straight, and 2 is 8. Eric, 6 plus 1 is 7, and 5 is 12. Otto, 6 straight, and 3 is 9. And Joseph, who is a 4, 5, 6, and 3 is 9 as well. Okay, so we're coming down on the advancing infantry. We have 1 AAA against Eric, which is a potential hit. Ooh, lucky. Okay, so 12 to 2 is 10, gives him 2 die, plus 2, which gives him 2 potential hits. And they both hit, taking this up to 7 of 8 hits. And Eric climbs back up into the low cloud. Manfred, after the advancing infantry, takes his AAA, which misses. He's an 11 to 2 is a 9, gives him 2 die, plus 2s, which gives him 6, and 4, which is 3 potential hits. And he knocks out the advancing infantry. Okay, that can go back. And now we see if Manfred can upskill, and he doesn't. So we have a damaged tank left. So next up is Joseph. 1 AAA, does nothing. He is a 9 to 1, is 8. So gets 2 die at plus 2, which gives him a 6. Gives him a 5 plus and a 5 plus, so 2 potential hits. This could kill the tank. No, only 1 hit. That's fair enough. You can leave it to somebody else, can't you? And he slowly climbs back up. Okay, the tank are now against Rudolph. 1 AAA. Oh, and Rudolph is hit. Okay, Rudolph gets to attack first, though. Gets 2 die straight up and misses. And Rudolph is hit, damaged, and comes back down. That really put him off. Okay, now Otto. 1 AAA. No good. Again, 2 dice straight up. And gets 2 potential hits. And that's 1, which is enough, and the tank is destroyed. And Otto rolls to see if he'll upskill, and he doesn't. And Carl comes over as well. Okay, now we've got 2 damage. I think we're going to head home. What do we got? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 17 potential. If we lose aircraft, then that's going to affect us as well. So I think that will probably do, and I think we'll fly home. Trying to get these 2 to break off, Rudolph and Joseph, may be a bit difficult, but we'll see what happens. So let's head home. Okay, so first things first, we go to Sector E, move our track again, turn this around. There's nothing left there. And we look for a flight event. Oops. And we're in trenches, so 9 to 12. Nothing happens. We head straight over, move the track again, and we're in our rear now, friendly rear. 11, 12 is bad, nothing happens. We come over, move it down again. Nothing happens. Getting closer to home. Ooh, not quite. Nothing happens. Nearly home. Nothing happens. Only 11 or 12s. And back to the airfield. Oh, sorry. Oh, I've got to do those other checks, sorry. Nothing happens. We need to do our damage aircraft stuff. So I'm just going to use this to see what happens. Okay, so here, first thing was damaged aircraft. Roll on F1. Okay, so for Joseph first. Rolls a 6. No effect. Aircraft remains in flight. And Rudolph, a 4. Again, that's good. Then they come to here. Joseph, a 6 is good. And 2. No good for Rudolph. Okay, so okay, so now we need to roll. His air skill is 0. A 5 is force landing in current space. So his current space is in the clear. Okay, force landing, non-airfield. Let's roll up. Oh, 2 is not good. Okay. Air skill is 0. Aircraft is damaged, which takes him down to 1. Light clouds takes him down to 0. Air crew and crew lost. And Rudolph goes spiraling in and goes boom. Okay, we come up to the next. Roll for Joseph. A 1. Nope. Okay, he is a +2 to his roll. A 1 + 2 is 3 for his skill. And he's in woods as well. It's even worse. He's damaged in woods and light clouds, which takes him down to 0, and he spirals in as well. So we lost them both. Okay, so we got back here. You can ignore that now. The balloon can go away. Where'd he go? There. Mission objective can go away. So we have the post-mission event. Aces of Valor. An elite enemy pilot challenges your squadron to a personal duel over no man's land. If you decline, lose 1 VP. If you accept, select 1 ready aircraft for one-on-one combat against a +2 air skill pilot of the same tier. There is no detection check before the first round, no combat events, and neither aircraft may break off. If your aircraft is shot down, it is destroyed. Do not roll on C9. Otherwise, it returns to base in its current status, undamaged or damaged. If either aircraft is shot down, gain or lose VPs. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to take Manfred. He's our bestest. We're back at the field, so he's in the ready room. Okay, our +2 enemy. +2 enemy, which is Billy. So we have Billy against Manfred. No detection, no combat events, so it's just bang. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, and we'll do all this later. Okie dokie. So we'll roll 2 dice straight together. Blue for the Entente, as usual, to see where they're going. They're both 8s. Oh, we get a 13 and he gets a 12. He gets a 13, we get a 14. But there's only one difference, so. Okay, air to air. we get 2 guns. +2 to our rolls. That is 2, 4 potential hits. So it's 1 die +3. 2 + 3 is 5. Nothing. Okay, so that's round 1. We pull them back down. We go to round 2. 4s. So there is no round 2 because they're the same initiative. They can't attack. And we go to round 3. And we have him by 1. So Manfred gets to attack again. So 8 + 2 is 12. 8 + 3 is 11. Manfred's on his tail again. Again, he gets 2 die. +2s. Which gives him again possible 3 hits. So we are 1 die +2. 1 + 2, nothing. They were pretty well matched. He flies home. He flies home. If either aircraft is shot down, blah, blah, blah. So nothing happens. Okay. So we can go straight to the post-mission. Determine MPs gained or lost. Okay. So MPs gained. We have 4 for the tank, 3 is 7, 3 is 10, 3 is 13, and 4 is 17 gained. So let's just put them away. Tank, 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 tank. Advancing infantry, entrenched infantry. So we have 17. So let's just bring it up here. Mission points at the moment, 17. But we lost Rudolph. So that's 1 MP plus 0. So it goes down to 16. And we lost Joseph, who was actually a +2. So we lost 3 MPs for him. 1, 2, 3, and we're down to 13. Okay. So 13 MPs. We could gain 3 victory points and then get 2 replacement aircraft, which I think is the way to go. So that is 9 and 4 is 13 all told. That goes back there. We get 3 VPs, 1, 2, 3, taking us up to there. And we get 2 replacement pilots. 1, Bruno, 00, and Ernst, a 2-1. Okay. So that is that. So that takes us up to 7 aircraft again. So we have Manfred as a 2-2, Ernst as a 2-1, Eric as a 1-2, and then we have Otto, Karl, and Franz as 0s. So we can put our mission turn track back where it was. We can go up to mission 5. And then we can find out what mission 5 is going to be. And it's going to be, trench strafing again. D through F. So exactly what we just had. So ground support was that, but now we've only got 4 fighters. Okay. So again, D, E, and F. D3 targets in each. Aircraft-wise, we will take Manfred, Ernst, and Eric, and we will take Franz. So that will be our 4. Why is Bruno over there? We've only lost 4. Bruno, you should be there. I don't think we've lost Bruno. I think I just pushed him out of the way for some reason. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. And we look at weather, and it'll be a 4. So again, it will be light clouds. So that one's a bit longer, but yeah, so we're getting there. We've now got 8 victory points out of the, what do we need to win this? We need a minimum of 25. Yeesh. So we're about a third of the way there, and we're a quarter of the way through the campaign. So it's could go either way, but we're still 1 aircraft down. So take care, and I will see you back here for mission 5 later on. Bye for now.